Hello everyone, and welcome back to Oblivion. We're not going to be going... Now, right now the main quest tells us to go to Kvatch. We really don't want to do that right now, because I only have one piece of steel armor. My boots, and that is not enough in my humble opinion. But there were some things along the way that I could loot. Like Fort Ash. I didn't actually go there. So let's travel to that, because we already walked here, so I don't think I need to walk back. Also, all armor will reduce your magic effectiveness. Grumble, 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 grumble. Looks like I already harvested that. Let's go in here, shall we? What's in this fort? Bones! Man, if I was only a dog. Let's equip a torch. Nope, nothing here. Okay. I thought that was a pressure plate for a moment. It wasn't. Alright. Right is the door, left is an open area. Rat. One hit. That was not much of a fight. This goes deeper. Deeper generally has better loot. Goblin. You hit someone who's blocking with the normal attack, you'll recoil. That can be pretty annoying. Also, you cannot dispose of corpses in Oblivion. I'm not sure if that was already obvious, but I figured I should point it out just in case you guys thought, hey, I must have missed the button. But no, you can't. Not unless in my time of playing it I missed it, which is possible. I'm likely to miss the most things in Oblivion. Because it's the game I have played the least of the 3 Elder Scrolls games I'm going through. Alright, let's have some beef. I mean, I don't need to eat, so it's not what's for dinner. Though I can enjoy a good hamburger. 13 gold. Not bad at all. I'll fix myself up. 2 golems is not much of a challenge for a fight. I could take the rat meat, but I already have 5 and don't really need to make any more damage. Fatigue poisons. Oh. Ow. Yeah, those are what hurt me. Oh god. Oh, don't block. Ugh. I guess I'll take your iron arrows, because those are at least decent value for weight. Still, ow. Ah, I see traps. Looks like they're all protecting that chest. A dead treasure hunter. The fur armor is actually decent value for weight. I can just get the chest with a potion of cure poison. Nice. What if I could have lured someone through there to kill him? Oh well. That's for later, eh? I did get a level up, though. I could go deeper, or I could take a nap and level up. I think I'll take a nap and level up. Because we haven't actually seen the level up screen for this game yet. For fuck's sake. Rest 1 hour. Alright, I got a lot of intelligence, actually. Well, I want my strength up so I can carry more items. I want my endurance up for more health and more and raising my health. I don't really want to use my intelligence too much. I'm not very intelligent. That came out wrong, I promise. And luck. because luck is very important. For when I thought there was something up there. I was just blind. Apologies. Also, there's no rest until healed now, because you just heal from one go. 1 hour. Apologies, minor brain fart. Let's go deeper. Trap. Alright, trap set off where I didn't get poked by it. I probably could have lured the goblin if I shot it with a fireball, but whatever. Ha! You really aren't very intimidating, Sir Goblin. Ooh, lockpick. I'll take your lockpick, though. I have 420 gold. I believe there's a mimetic concept involving marijuana involving that, but I've never been much caring for that. Fort Hash Stockade that way, actually. Interesting. Nothing this way, but... Ah! Goblin! Ha! Ah! He just tried to block my attack twice, so I powered attack through it twice, and... That is a useless poison, so I'm probably going to sell it. Draining 5 points of luck. Not enough to be valuable to me. This is that door at the start that I didn't go through. Alright, is there anything interesting in here? There's some busted up barrels. Ah, there's a chest and a coffin, and there is an actual barrel with torches! Take torches whenever you find them. In this game, they're useful. I'll take a weak potion of sorcery, too. And a barrel full of bones. Completely useless to me. Game doesn't even let you grind them up into bone meal, which would really make sense if you could, because I do have mortar and pestle, and that is what you'd use for grinding things up realistically. But I suppose it's a video game, it doesn't need to be realistic, eh? Alright, taking a quick look to see for traps, didn't see any. Alright, that's another dead end. Fort Hash Stockade, let's open it. A gate with a goblin. It is a dead goblin now. I only carried an iron war axe, so I'm not going to bother looting it. Something to note, sometimes the weapon that they carry won't show up on their person, it'll just fall on the ground, which can be very annoying if they have a nice weapon. Ah, it's one of these puzzles. Ah, it's one of these rooms full of loot. A chest with cure poison. I'll take cure poison quite happily. And a locked chest. In general, you can do better on these than the AI can. For the easy ones, because sometimes we'll burn like 8 or 9 lockpicks on those. But for the really hard ones, it's generally better to let the AI do it. That opened that one. That opened that one. That was really dumb. Please let this open this back up. Thank you. So I want to mess with this one then. Alright, that's this little puzzle done. Pretty easy to brute force, I didn't see any clues, but wasn't exactly hard. Let's go deeper instead of across a bridge. That generally ends in better loot. Remember, that's why I'm here, loot, so I can get a full set of steel eventually. There's a goblin up there, but there's some rats down here, actually. Can I even get in here? Is there anything worth getting in there? Whoa! Alright. It'll show if it's equipped by that little gray bar, by the way. I think that one's still close enough for it to count. Ah! This one's a bit tougher of a goblin. You can tell by the fact that it's actually wearing some armor. Die, 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 die. No, not me. Ow. There you go. And... okay, I'm just taking your steel mace. I'm going to be very confused. I think I need to repair my equipment after that. Fuck's sake, and the rats are counting as enemies for that. Great, okay. Heal up. I'm very low on health right now. Yeah, looks like they're farming the rats by dropping people into them. Surprisingly clever for goblins. Wow, 51 gold and a copper necklace. Cure poison and some healing. Cure poison, not potion, and some healing too. I could take the rat mate, but meh. Wait, is that a thing? That is a fork. Someone was having dinner. Once again, my spells are silent for no apparent reason. How is my weapons? Good God, I only have 13 armor. What happened to my... No wonder I got pounded by that skirmisher. He ripped my armor to shreds. Good God. Can I fast travel from here? You cannot fast travel with enemies nearby. Well, they can't get to me, so they can get stuffed. This is a decent supply of loot, at least. I even got a steel weapon, which is a good thing to sell. I'd use it, but... yeah. And you cannot fast travel from this location, of course. Of course. Let's get out of here. Thank you. Let's fast travel to here. Pram be healed, cured, and restored in all your attributes. Yay! No, seriously, that's actually pretty useful. I don't need my torch out anymore, so I shouldn't waste its durability. Yeah, you can have your torches run out of durability. And there's all my equipment fixed up. 22. Now, the way armor in this game works is that it's percent damage reduction. For example, 22 armor means that if I get hit for 100 damage, 22 of that damage goes away.
How can I help you?
It's very helpful, to say the least. So I believe this has an interesting name in the system. No. I forgot that I got rid of the cool model names in this one. Oh, you still have item names and the like. Right, and I forgot. Let's wait 7 hours? 9 AM sounds like about when they'd be up. Maybe someone will try and murder me in the middle of the street and I'll be able to take some loot for them. From them. Whatever. Open it, fire, and steel. Hey, ma'am.
What do you want?
I want to sell you my garbage.
Northern Goods and Trade is an excellent place to buy supplies.
Cool, I'll probably sell them my
Armor,
gems
weapons,
and crap.
I have it all. How may I
Fine
help you?
iron dagger. Iron longsword, steel claymore. Rasheda's special is steel. And the effect is quite nice, frankly, but steel is nowhere near the best in this game to the point that it's actually not too
An
viable.
excellent a good... You've made a good... Come back and see me again.
Well, I sold you my garbage, so
You
maybe.
do.
Let's go and sell my jewelry, because I got a few pieces lying around. The Oak and Crozier probably just wants food and potions. In fact, I should just check the local map now I think about it. The Oak and Crozier, the Grey Mare, Coral Castle Gate Tower, Francois Multiers, Arbor Watch, the Mages Guild, the Fighters Guild. Is that the place I'm looking for? Northern Goods and Trade. Hello, do you buy jewelry? Yeah, it does tell you flat out one of the big ways to game this system's enchanting. Summon something with a grand soul. Bam. The Argonian account is not a skill book. Odd. Its value was high enough I thought it would be. Any other books of interest? There is The Wolf Queen, Volume 8. Not a skill book. Actually surprised. Alright. Hello,
Only the
Seedness.
finest wares to buy and barter at Northern Goods and Trades. I'm Seedneus, the proprietor. How can I help you?
What do you say
The
about
Fighters
rumors?
Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if you've got the stones for it.
I probably do.
An old cleric with that name comes in now and then. Lives southeast of town on the Black Road at Waynon Priory.
Neat.
If I don't have what you need, you might try the other coral merchants. Renoir's has books, fire and
Oh.
steel for your armor and weapons.
Renoir has books. That means there's probably some books lying around, and they
Have a
might be
look
skill
around.
books.
You won't find better prices in all
Ooh,
Tamriel.
you sell some scrolls. Some decent scrolls, too. Sell you a copper necklace and a golden emerald ring.
That's a fair deal.
Also, I made this restore magic potion off screen, but I don't want it. Let's sell her the Warp in the West, because I already read it. And if you guys want to read it, you can just scroll
Thank
back to
you.
the previous
Come
videos.
again.
What do you
Good
train?
that you want
Mercantile!
You too.
Not interested to learn that just by selling all my garbage.
What is it?
Greetings.
Wasn't there a steel breastplate in the Imperial City?
It can't be.
Let's check out Renoit's first, see if I can find any books that I can read on the shelves for a little extra skill. Never hurts to have higher stats, you know? Valena Daunton's house, meh. Malus Brant's house. Is it marked on the map right now for me? Grey Mare, Oak and Crozier, Northern Goods and Trade.
How can the gods let this happen?
Safe travels.
Be seen. Hi there.
Sometimes I just roll
Now I'm seeing a conversation. And now here's the chapel!
Hail!
And a dog. 2 dogs.
Well met.
What's new with you?
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago. A
Heh.
So long.
Farewell.
Interesting, isn't it? Did I get a stat buff for that? I forget. No, I didn't. Okay. By the way, Flashbolt and Shock are probably going to be what I'm going to resort to if I run into a ghost by accident, because the ghost right now will eat my face off and ask for seconds. Because I don't have a magic weapon or a silver weapon. You need one of those two to actually hurt a ghost. Well, or a Daedric weapon, but come on. If I get a Daedric weapon before I get a magic weapon, probability go home, you're drunk. Well, I did a bit of a wander in the local area, so I should have all these things marked out. Reynald Germain, Modran Orin. Remember this guy? Helm of Orin Bearclaw? How we were supposed to have wiped out his line? Turned out, Daedric Prince made a mistake. Yeah. I actually call back all the way to that thing that I wore for most of Morrowind, because good God, plus 40 agility and plus 40 endurance, constant effect. Come on, you can't really complain about that level of buff. Here's the books. Good God, that is a lot of books. The Real Baron Zaya series, the Book of Daedra, the Eastern Provinces, the Argonian Account. Actually, book 4. Not a skill book. 2 copies of book 4. Guides to a bunch of places. The Ruins of Kemel-Z, Gods and Worship, On Morrowind. Sakavir, Brief History of the Empire. Spellcraft, A Less Rude Song. Galarian the Mystic. Manual of Arms, Biography again. Guide to Coral. Seem to be actively being penned, going by that. The Argonian Account, Book 2. Provinces of Tamriel. The Wolf Queen V8. Mystery of Talara, V5. Odd, anything up here? No, just a locked door. Okay.
Welcome to Renoir's Books. I'm the owner, Estelle Renoir. Look
Renoir.
around. If you don't see what you want, please ask.
Interesting name. I'll give it sure. What's
Yes,
this?
it's quite odd. Reynald, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seems sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually Reynald is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be.
Huh.
Very odd, but then it's really none of my business.
The name should tell you all
Look
you
at
need
my
to know about
rings.
what's going on
I'm
there.
sure there's something to suit you.
Also, you can often find little scrolls in these things. Often quite unique and dangerous ones, too. See, none of these are especially good, but... Then there's a Stormrider scroll. 200 points of shock damage and 25 feet on touch, and 100% resist shock for 5 seconds. Which basically means you can just walk into the middle of a group of enemies, drop a shock bomb, and leave.
Good day.
Extremely effective, extremely efficient. I'm not looking to separate it at birth right now. Emphasis on the right now. I believe the Mage's Guild in here actually has some spells I could use.
I see you. Hello.
We're all talking about my enforcement.
That's Arbor Watch. That's a house you can earn here.
Horrid beasts. I hate them.
Coral Mage's Guild. Committed to rooting out necromancy and all who practice it.
Fine greetings to you.
Rip and tear
What's
until it
going
is
on with
done.
you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures.
Horrid beasts. I hate the things. Greetings, citizen.
What are your
The
rumors?
Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did. But we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't be practicing. You should just be doing it straight up. Duh. Why would you practice? It's like practicing medicine. You don't want someone practicing on you. You want someone who knows what they're doing on you.
Take care.
I'm Contumeliorius Florius. I'm in charge of enchanted item recharge in the Mages Guild here in Coral. Get it? In charge.
Ah, you're the type of person that laughs at their own jokes.
Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. Always keep your magic... I keep to myself around here. If you want to join the guild, go find Tikius. He's in charge of that sort of stuff here in Coral.
Alright, so he's the local boss.
Smart thing is to join a guild. Any guild. Get you a place to sleep for free. No muss, no fuss, no crummy tavern food, and lice-ridden beds.
Sounds like someone speaks from experience.
You too.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Athragard of the Mages Guild. How can I serve you?
You sell spells. That's what this
Only
symbol
quality
means.
goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Now, there's 2 stats for these. The first one is magic cost, and the second one is gold cost. The 2 are related. It'll also tell you if you can't actually use it, though. As you can see, for example, I can't use most of these spells, because this guy is one of the primary casters for Conjuration, and I believe he's actually fairly high ranked in
Let's
it.
get to training.
No, he's an alteration trainer.
Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage.
Huh.
Are you interested in joining? You'll need to talk to Tikius then. Otherwise, just talk to the head of any of the local guild halls.
Maybe this isn't the place that sells that certain healing spell.
Bye.
Well, I found an alchemist. Maybe I'll be able to buy enough equipment to make some better potions. Larry and the Mystic and Fundaments of Alchemy are on here.
It is awful. Her poor mother.
A game at dinner. Hello! Alchemy skill increase.
Thinking. Northern Goods and Trade is an excellent place to buy supplies.
No question about it. Cednius is an excellent proprietor. Heard any news from the other properties?
Man, that's a lot of copies of Fundaments of Alchemy. I wonder why he needs so many copies of the same thing.
The tribes
Greetings.
and a lot of that is going to the individual.
Greetings to you.
If the Empire isn't going to stop the skooma trade, who will?
Excuse me. My name is Angalmo. Can I help you?
What do you do?
If you want to join the guild, you can ask any of the local guild leaders. Here in Coral, Tikius is the one you'll need to see. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned.
Dude, your skill trainer sells
Only
how to summon
quality goods for
zombies,
sale
like,
here.
right
What
out
can I
there.
interest you in?
Ban my hairy ass. See if I can haggle these prices down a little bit. I'll buy one of each of these.
Thank you.
That's a lot of my gold, but it'll make my potions significantly
day.
stronger. I should be able to demonstrate this with a quick restore fatigue potion. 5 points for 21 seconds. Quite potent, as you can see. How much will that sell for? 11 gold pieces. Quite decent.
Yes?
You can actually make money with this if you're willing
May
to
I
chain it for
interest
long
you in
enough,
some of my
but
fine
it's
wares?
very, very boring.
Thank you for your business. I can show you. I'm willing to teach.
Wait, your mysticism? Okay.
Good day.
What is it?
A bed. A cupboard. Interesting. Just looking, good sirs and madams.
It's you. Hi.
I'm Carmen Litta. Perhaps you know my husband, Alberic
You're
Litta,
old.
the Mages Guild sorcerer. What can I do for you? The
Rumors?
Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if you've got the stones for it.
I already knew that, but okay.
Are you a student of the arcane arts? My husband, Alberic, is an advanced trainer in conjuration at the Mages Guild.
Huh.
Be seen.
I am Alberic Litter of the Major.
Alright.
Half of the Council of Major.
I already knew that.
You'll want to talk to...
Why does it keep showing up as
You
gold?
do.
Oh, because it's per person. Right. It'll show up per person. Sometimes we'll get the same dialogue, just repeat it again.
What else is there to talk about? Perfectly planned and executed. The blade's perfectly useless. A complete disaster. Be seeing you.
Hello there.
Well met. I don't understand what Glistel is doing with Melinda's anchors. I mean, have you seen her? And have you seen him? I just don't get it.
Actually, you know what? There was a copy of Fundamentals in Alchemy in there, and you can read books for free. So let's go in and get a bit of a refresher course on the subject. No, not Galarian the Mystic. Yeah. Legend has it that a truly great alchemist can brew potions from a single ingredient, a feat well beyond the capabilities of most. Yes. It is worth noting that potions can be created to have only negative effects and used as poisons. Unlike in Morrowind, where this was stupid. This practice is not recommended by the author, and this text will not discuss such potions further. Wortcraft! Wortcraft is in fact amateur alchemy! It's basically eating the same thing, but it's not as good, it doesn't last very long, because it's just eating the damn thing and not properly processing it. The mortar and pestle is what you grind things with, and it's the basic thing. Doesn't really change anything, but simple potion quality. I do like that they mentioned that you need a poison cure, as mistakes in potion mixing often require its use. That amuses me. Retorts make positive effects higher. Alembics make negative effects lower. And calcinators make everything higher. Now, positive and negative effects will change, so if you're trying to make a poison and has a restore health side effect, that will be lowered. But if you're trying to make a healing potion and it has a damage health side effect, that will be lowered. It's intelligent like that, you know? Well, we could do a few little quests. What quests do I have right now? Active quest is Find the Air. A door of Nibin Bay is a bad idea. Does a venerable vintage have any map markers? Right, Jack and shit. I don't want to do that. 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 This might be worth it. Occasionally these bands will have minor magic items. But first let's go explore Anvil, because that sounds like a place that's going to have some steel equipment. Of course, I'm probably going to need to do some adventuring to get this money for the steel equipment, but hey. I'm no stranger to a good adventurant. Oh. Let's wait for 11 hours. Yep. I believe I can't go in here. Oh, this is the Maid's Guild. I thought this was a manor. Let's see if this is the place that I was thinking of that certain item in. Maid's Guild Charter. A Lesser Rude Song. Elements of Alchemy. A shopping list! Karen balut and roasted boar meat.
Hello there. Is there something with which I can assist you?
Why is your skin so
Perhaps you're
shiny?
curious about joining the Mages Guild.
I mean, it's because of Oblivion's kind of lighting, but...
Archmage Traven. The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets for us. Mastery and scholarship, free of the dark arts.
Man, Marco, the Worm King, left his mark. Or Zeron Arcturus, the Underking. Or both. Or the same person. Ah, Mantelaine, you always make talking about people so very, very confusing. Is there anyone here I could trade with?
How goes it?
Sparky, an imp.
I greet you, Thorin, journeyman of the Mages Guild.
Hello, Thorin. Anvil Chapel. What? Okay, let's get your...
the finest goods
you
and
sell
lowest
various
prices in all
absorbs. Also, another thing that will happen. You may require a certain skill to cast a spell, and it will tell you don't have that. However, I can, for example, get Leech Health, because it has no requires skill, and no requires more magicka. Open easy locks, remote manipulation, Soul Trap. I could really go for Soul Trap, frankly, but I don't have the magicka to cast it. Also, right now, Absorb Magicka is literally useless, but will become more useful if I get my Restoration higher, because that will reduce its cost. However, spending 14 points of Magicka to absorb 10 points... No.
Everybody's talking about the Prophet. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined to believe almost anything.
You know, I think I'll start that quest line. What the hell? It'll probably be something to do.
I believe some people think of Anvil as a slow, sleepy place compared to Eastern Cyrodiil, but there's plenty of trouble up north to be found.
Yep, full of bandits.
I don't know where he came from.
A downloadable
Just
content.
appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since.
Yep. Anvil Chapel attack.
A terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel murdered. Who could have done such a thing? And why?
Someone paid the Nerevarine some gold?
Take care.
I mean, I know I'd murder an entire chapel if someone gave me some money. At least in a video game, not in real life. I'm not advocate murdering people for money in real life. Fiction is not the same as reality. I wish you'd have to say things like that, but...
I'm Felin Relis of the Mages Guild.
Oh, hey, you're an
I handle
alchemist.
Alchemy training for
You have
the
higher
Anvil
quality
chapter.
alchemy equipment? What are your rumors?
Half of the
Same as usual.
If you're looking for hard-to-find ingredients, try Lel's Quality Merchandise, outside the walls facing the harbor.
Thank you.
I have potions and everything you need to make
Just
your
some
own.
novice stuff
What will it
and
be?
some ingredients. You can get some interesting ingredients, like a sweet roll. Don't steal that sweet roll, though. For some reason, crystal balls and scales. I don't need balls. I have plenty of balls of my own. I feel terrible for that joke, but whatever. Let's see if I can find someone who will sell me weapons and armor. I think this is it. Yep. Morvaine's Peacemakers.
What is it now? Enelroth, Morvaine's apprentice. We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
Enelroth, you have no
Morvay's
idea.
Been a good master. I like the town and the people. No reason why I wouldn't want to be here for many years. Just like the master.
Alright, decent master-apprentice relationship, it seems. Ah, there's Varel Morvaine.
Varel Morvaine. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them. Been here 30 years, and I expect I'll last another 10 or so. When I'm gone, God's willing, my apprentice, Enelroth, will tend the smithy.
Sounds fair enough.
We're all talking about armor, weapons. I have it all. How may I help you?
Fine iron battle axe, fine iron dagger. Ooh, you sell a silver weapon. Also, the truncheon of submission amuses me, because it's not actually a very useful weapon. Like, don't get me wrong, it'll knock them down to the ground dead easy, but then it starts restoring their health. This is bad. Why do you exist, O Truncheon of Submission? Ooh, Carias! I'll take a steel Carias, thank you very much. Sell you an iron Carias and be annoyed at background sounds.
Thank you.
For the right price. Repair? Nope. I probably should buy that silver claymore, really, but eh. Also, I'm shirtless, so you can see that I'm ripped as all hell.
You too.
Where can I find a silver sword? I forget, is this a special place? This is the abandoned house. I don't believe there's anything special in here. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Mama. Interesting. Does the Fighters Guild sell anything?
The wind be on your back.
Because sometimes it will and sometimes it won't.
How are you? Looking for adventure? The Fighters Guild is a good place to start.
Well, I'm looking for a silver sword first. You have some things I could talk about with you.
You hear about Gogin? A gang of thieves is running a scam in town, and he fell for it. What an idiot.
Huh.
An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men.
Oh my.
If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gogin and Malona. Let's just say Gogin is intimately involved and leave it at that.
This quest. I remember this quest. That's a good one.
I worry sometimes I'll go soft here. Training mostly and living easy. So now and then, I go out along the coast on my own just to stay in shape.
Alright.
The prophet speaks true. This is the start of something terrible. I can feel it in my bones.
Alright.
You should listen to him preach. He may sound crazy at first, but the longer you listen, the more sense he makes.
Mate, you have no idea. He's been foreshadowed. No, not the prophet. Someone else has been.
Good to see you. Join the Fighters Guild, fight, and get paid for it.
That's the point of the thing, yes. But here are rumors.
Pinarus Inventius is quite the hunter. He can track about anything, and he's deadly with his bow.
Alright.
Are you kidding? I came here to get away from the mountains and snow. You ever spent a winter in Skyrim? Or Bruma? Give me the Gold Coast any day.
Alright, I can understand that. I like snow myself, but
if you're looking
people are
to
allowed
join
to
up,
disagree
you
with
should
me.
speak with Valena Daunton in Coral, Azan in Anvil, or Burz Grokash in Cheydinhall.
Alright.
You too.
I don't believe porters do
Morning.
anything but repair your equipment, I think.
We're looking for recruits. Interested? Mainland and his brother run a nice establishment at the Flowing Bowl. Bye.
Bye, I guess.
Hi there. Don't be shy. Join us and do well by doing good.
Yes, Mrs. Potato Head.
We're all talking about... Get outside of town if you get a chance and hike north along the coast. Great views and good hunting.
Well, you only carry a sword, but I suppose chasing some an animal down with your sword is good exercise. Sten the
Today's
Ugly.
your lucky day, so let's hear it.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, there's a book. Report Disaster to Ionith and a shepherd's pie. What's the traditional one? And again, that'd be a bit disgusting for this game.
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beast.
Horrible things. I hear that the High Elves train them. I can't.
Reference to those guys in the underways of Tribunal. I've had a lot of previous callbacks and references in these games. I like it. I will get a magic weapon through the quest line with the pilgrimage. Spoilers, but you get some nice things from a DLC. They aren't exact. Bethesda may have screwed up in Oblivion with the Horse Armor DLC, but the Knights of the Nine DLC, I will opine, was not screwed up.
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach.
I'm a
We have
protagonist.
orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished. It's baffling. How anyone could have gotten in and out of there without being seen by our patrols is beyond me. Maybe that prophet is right. Some kind of unholy doom visited upon us.
Unholy things tend not to wander into chapels, mate, but okay.
He preaches most of the day across the street from the chapel. I used to think he was crazy, but now he seems to be making some kind of sense. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going crazy now.
Only the mad can judge who is truly sane.
Arvina Thalis is an odd one. I've heard some strange noises coming from her basement.
I know what those noises are.
We see.
Let's look at the chapel and see what happened. It's not actually very gut-wrenching. Dead people everywhere, yes. Also, it doesn't actually matter if you loot the bodies, no one will get pissy at you. Which I like. I'm not sure what these runes say, though. So that's a pretty obvious, I'm going to desecrate this shrine thing right there, you know? W dead body right on top of it, that's like obvious woo ha 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 stuff. I run into any ghosts, I'm getting the hell out ASAP. Song of Pelinal, V2. Oh. When I get a full set of those, without stealing, I'm going to read them all. Because that is a very interesting story indeed, as it involves basically Terminator Samus coming from the future to help save mankind from elves. I did not missay anything there. I meant exactly what I said. It's a pity all of this is stealing. There isn't even any gold here, I believe. Gold, of course, doesn't count as stolen, because otherwise they would have one hell of a time identifying. Also, looks like they actually have most of the Song of Pelinal, but there's all of them in one easy place later in the quest line, so I don't think I'm going to read it right now. A locked chest. Alright. $29.20 Frostfall. Conjuration Skill Book. Nice, 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 nice. And of course, reading it won't hurt it. After all, the people here are all dead. Of course, I'm probably messing up the crime scene horrifically, but they don't actually care about that. They say they do, but they don't actually. You know? And at least I found some skill books. I was reminded of something I'll be doing later. As it's much easier to collect the Song of Pelinal than it is to collect the 36 sermons. I do intend to go back to Morrowind and grab them all at one point, don't worry. Just that's going to take a very long time, because oh good god, there's 36 of them in an entire Let's Play. I didn't even find all of them. The Ababala! That's another Pelinal thing. I'm not going into the Undercrofts, though, because if my memory is correct, the Undercrofts are full of ghosts. And my only weapon against ghosts right now is my flare spell. It's not enough, frankly. Ah, that was just me. Armor, alright.
Hi there.
Hello, Prophet Man.
Who will stand for the 8 and 1? Who will complete Pelinal's holy mission of vengeance upon Umaril, the Unfeathered? So, another one who has come to listen to the madman's rantings?
Now I know you're important.
He is the enemy of all who walk free on Tamriel today.
True.
A survivor of the ancient race of alien slave masters who once ruled Cyrodiil.
Yep.
He was struck down by Pelinal, but by his art, Umaril had bound himself to the realm of his mistress, the Daedra Lord Meridia. So he was not slain, but simply cast adrift upon the waters of Oblivion. Now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods who helped bring about his downfall so many ages ago.
Heh. Alright, what about 8 and 1?
Once there were 8 divines.
Yep.
Then Tiber Septim became Talos, and the 8 became 9.
Completely true.
I followed the old way of honoring the 8 while also giving due to Talos, the one who ascended.
Makes sense. And he's right,
This
too.
is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath.
Who is Pelinal Whitestrake?
Does no one remember the old tales?
I do, but I want you to talk about them.
Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend. Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the Aliens 3,000 years ago.
Also a Samus Lake Terminator.
Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the alien sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned.
Bloody nuisance, that.
Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the aliens.
He really does
ruled
sound
over
old.
this land
They
for
got that
long
down.
ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods.
The gods can take care of themselves.
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient
Oh, good, I get a
runes if you
translation.
cannot. As uibala, umarale el nada rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes.
And a threat.
Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics.
Oh, like those bits of armor I
Without
found
a
lying
champion,
around?
The gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
For every prophecy, there is a hero. But without the hero, there is no event. Zurin Arctis, the Underking. And they're holding out for a hero.
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages?
Sure, why not?
Are you a worthy knight?
Probably.
And why do you... Are you a worthy knight? A humble heart is a good starting point.
They have a trick point there.
The gods
It's clever.
will decide if you are worthy to seek the relics. The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable.
Gods, man.
What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way.
Alright.
Travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines. Pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest.
This is a bit of a nuisance,
if the gods
but...
deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings. Walking the pilgrim's way...
We get a map, thankfully.
...is the traditional start of a holy quest. Follow the map I gave you. Visit the way shrines of the 9. Pray and wait for a sign.
Alright.
He was defeated, but not destroyed by Pelinal the Crusader. Now he has returned to seek vengeance against the gods. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the divine Crusader,
Though not his
has a
laser
chance
cyber arm.
to defeat Umaril. The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the 8 divines. He went alone into the white gold tower, challenged the alien sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas,
It's like Fingolfin and Morgoth.
slain,
Only in this case,
but only
Fingolfin
cast
won instead of
beyond
just
the
permanently crippling Morgoth.
and now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath.
Neat.
Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril.
Now, fun
But
thing about that
alas
worthy
for
knight thing.
Tamriel, the Crusader's relics have been lost for many an age.
You can, if you complete
Who
the
now
quest line,
can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest
I keep expecting he's going to
knights of
end and
legend
forgetting.
all fail.
Me. But yes, that question about a worthy knight
One, guide your steps.
actually has an interesting effect. If you have completed one of the quest lines, you tell him, I'm the Grey Fox. I'm the Guildmaster of the Fighters Guild. I'm the head of the Mages Guild. I am the Speaker of the Dark Brotherhood. I am the Champion of Cyrodiil. I am Sheogorath. That sort of thing, you know? But the way shrines are a bit out of the way. Like Dibella, Arche, Mara, Zenithar, they're easy. Akatosh too. But Julianos, Kinnereth, Talos, Stendar, They're a nuisance. Thankfully, you don't have to go to them in any specific order. But we're running out of time in this episode. Sorry. Next time, I think we're going to start on our little pilgrimage. I'll probably find some things to kill, loot their bodies, and make some money off of that. Because that's really how you make money. Kill things, loot the bodies. Also, not stealing from a beggar, I'm not that much of a dick. So, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below or on the thread on Spacebattles and Sufficient Velocity. And for next time, I think we're going to have a bit of a chat with Mike the Liar, because this man is actually very hard to find normally. Also, you don't get markers on your map, by the way. So, you have to actually work off the map. Nice call back to Morrowind, in my opinion. So, for now, goodbye. I'll be opening with talking with a very famous character in the next episode.